Hey guys, it's Pi, and welcome back to our April 2020 Conquerors 3 subscriber tournament. Today is round 1, match 3, which is seeds 9v4, Lego Kalen and Squid Train versus Tom and Bob. So congratulations to those teams today. Before you click off this video, because it's an hour long, this is by far my favorite game in the entire tournament. It's going to go back and forth so many times. Sure, it's like 50, 55 minutes long. I haven't checked the exact number yet, but every single second is jam-packed with suspense. Highly suggest, even if you don't have the time to watch all of it right now, definitely make sure to watch this entire battle because it is not worth missing. All right, and also this battle is very important because of the way the tournament was set up. We used a lot of random number generators. Whoever wins this battle is gonna have to fight the first seed in round 2. So whoever wins this battle is going to fight arguably the best team in the entire game. Very important to see who's gonna win this match. All right, you guys enjoy. Yeah, we'll play this since it's Pangea, and also because no ally starts in the same
Oh, no ally starts in the
same
same
little
sector.
trinity. Yeah.
Well, the people that have me or you on their side are probably grateful because it's just their island.
All right, let's go ahead and start watching. Squid Train with a very quick barracks there in the beginning. And also built a nuclear plant at their CC. Not sure if I would have built a nuclear plant in barracks, because now Squid Train doesn't have any money left.
Well, Axel's also pushing with his infantry to build.
Let me see. Oh, he built a barracks too? They definitely need some more communication. Wait, Axel is Bob, so that's the other team.
it's Axel and Tom.
Yeah, so it is Ukraine versus Germany with no white. How about that for the color scheme? So red and black versus blue and yellow. And what do you think is going to be key in this game? Because since it is a Pangea and
communication, and also like this map is really weird. I'm gonna be fair with you.
It is a really weird map. This is what Grass Hills 2 is what it is, right?
This looks like survival map, as I was saying.
honestly, there are no super crystals, I believe. Can you confirm that for me?
No.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
what are super crystals even?
You don't know what super crystals are? God, why am I using you as my partner, co-commentator?
I haven't played Conquerors in a while.
Yeah, I don't think there are any super crystals to fight over, so this is it's going to be interesting where they decide to draw their lines, where they decide to make last stands and whatnot.
Yeah, well, it looks like they're probably just going to be battling for supremacy for the plants.
I wonder if they'll probably be in this middle gray dirt area. And maybe if somebody's being really defensive, they'll take one of they don't start with the construction soldiers. But they might build a construction soldier with their barracks, and they might, wall off their little section, their little quadrant. It's not a quadrant, a trident. That's not right. A trident is a weapon. Right. Well, looks like Bob and Tom are trying to block off this exit right here. Although without help from Callan, or not Callan, sorry, without help from
a battle's happening.
Yeah, a battle's happening right here. This is gonna control who gets into this quadrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really neat right here.
It looks like yellow and blue have the advantage, but you can't be too sure.
No, I think black and red have the advantage.
Oh yeah, they do. I think he just spammed out a lot of lights.
Yeah, and you see that Tom is moving his troops back and forth, and they also have a couple snipers, which was a really good decision for those snipers. On a map,
yes.
On a map like...
Oh yeah, they just secured that, I think.
On a map like...
You talk. On
a map like this is probably a map I'd go with jeeps and snipers. Sniper jeeps. This is probably a map I'd go for with that.
He has nice play by Axel and Tom.
Yeah, nice play. And that is really detrimental to Squid. And
You gotta sell your crap. I think he's trying to build a plant.
it's fine if he does it. I can't. You can't sell yet for the first 10 minutes.
Oh,
I think.
really?
I think it's
Damn.
10 minutes. I haven't. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I think it's 10. But that's really detrimental for Squid and Kalen that they lost their whole starter army because that's basically their whole 300 that they start with gone down the drain.
Yeah, now they gotta somehow figure out how to. Kalen has an army. He's sacrificing an army.
Yeah, I would. He's not
Yeah,
ready
he
to
has a
fight this fight.
sniper.
I think, yeah, Red has two snipers though. I think two. I don't.
Yeah, so they have the firepower advantage. See him trying to maneuver his sniper.
Does he have one sniper or two snipers? He actually only has one sniper, but yeah, Kalen's having to pull back from that.
He still thinks he can win this.
Hmm.
Well, I don't think he can win this. They have the firepower advantage.
Oh wow,
Second soldier goes down to drain.
this was a really bloody fight right there. I
He should
definitely
have
would.
just pulled out. I would have pulled out by now.
I would have pulled out. I would have gotten with my ally. Both sides. I would have stayed with my ally. Oh, but
Yes,
you
he's
see,
pulling out now.
Tom has been going around building some. He hasn't been building power plants, has he? What was he trying to do with that big long maneuver over here? I don't know.
You can sell now. First, it's 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and sell. So that oh, I can't sell any of my units yet. Yeah, go ahead and sell so they get another
You should have
energy crystal.
garrisoned them in the command center.
Now that is a good idea. I don't know off the
that's what
top of
I
my
did,
head
and then
how
I sold
many.
a command center.
I don't know off the top of my head how many crystals are on this map, but it looks like this is one where we should give them a little
Looks like
extra.
there's a hot pursuit going on. Squid is pursuing Tom's snipers, I think.
I'm
No
gonna
heavy soldiers.
I'm gonna move all my troops into a corner until I can sell them.
There's a pursuit going on. Ooh.
I do see the pursuit right here. Wow, this
It's like someone blundered a little.
Tom needs to maneuver his injured heavy soldier behind his healthy one, and he could win this. He's still
I think
he couldn't.
preserve the units.
One heavy soldier has 100 health but does 2 damage, and a light soldier has 100 damage. 100 health and does 1 damage. So theoretically, 2 light soldiers against a heavy soldier, they would all die. It would be a completely even match. So Tom, if he played that a little better, if he got that injured soldier behind his healthy soldier, he definitely could have won that little engagement right there, and then maybe even pushed onto Squid Train's power plant right here. I'm gonna go and see how Axel.
Well, it looks like they're putting constant pressure on them. They're giving them no chance. They only have 2 places with plants.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how Bob and Tom are doing on the home front. Bob, also known as Axel, he's got plenty of power plants everywhere.
I'm gonna go talk to Lego and Squid and see what's going on.
But
She'll
Tom,
be back soon.
Okay, Tom doesn't really have that many power plants. He's only got the one at his CC and then the one over here. He definitely needs to improve his economy. Definitely needs to improve his economy. And that goes with Squid Train too. These are some really weak economies this game. And that might be done out of a fear of retaliation, out of a fear that you're going to get rushed. But all we've seen so far is, both sides are trimming each other out back and forth. So what you really need to do to gain the advantage is not to get that early big army. You need to get that long-term big army. This map is big. It's a big map. And if you're trying to keep yours and your ally soldiers together, then they're not going to be able to kill all of your power plants. So you want to be building power plants in this game. You want to be building them. You just want to be building them in the right places. You want to be building them away from their army. You want to take the scout that you started with and you want to run them over to this crystal. You want to run them over to this crystal and run them over to this crystal. And I know that you guys watching Leafy or watching him before you hopped into the other chat, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm pointing at all the crystals at the corners of the map on the dirt path. All right, cool.
So I gave them a little interview, and they didn't know that they had snipers.
Ooh, that is a big mistake. Big mistake.
Lego's like, I don't get why I didn't win that. And then I said, did you ever notice that they had snipers? He's like, no, I thought they were all heavies.
That's the other thing too, is that these skins, some of the sniper and heavy soldier skins look almost exactly the same. So you can actually use that deception tactic to trick some people.
Yeah.
It's worked before. for me. I could tell you that personally.
Yeah, well, I told him where they failed, and Lego said that he was a lot closer to both the enemies and that he split off from his team, and then I told him everyone else is split off too.
All right, well, look at this right now. Squid and Kalen have their armies together. I think maybe they're gonna go try and break out of their quadrant.
Yeah. Looks like Tom has a sniper lined up too. They have 2 snipers lined up with a small infantry squad, but they're not sure if they want to engage. See them hesitating.
Where are the snipers? I don't see the snipers.
Red has a sniper. It's like
oh,
that
there's
really
one.
big gun.
There's one right there. Yeah,
and then
really
Tom's
big
the one with the Garand. I think yeah.
Oh yeah, they got 2 snipers together.
I still think they'll win this match though.
At this point, what I do is, yeah, I try and get to the side of their troops because their snipers are usually going to be in the back.
Looks like they're trying to engage the sniper.
I'll tell you what, he needs to keep running after this red sniper. Kalen needs to start running after this. He got it. Good. And then there's a black sniper right here on the edge, which they're also going to kill. So this is actually going to be...
Looks like they have the upper hand now. They invested too much into snipers.
Yeah, they did. Defense. So this could be Squid and K. Oh, sorry, you were standing on top of the fight. We are.
Oh, F.
So this could actually be the start of Kalen and Squid breaking out, but maybe, and it looks like it might happen since Squid just has light soldiers.
Yeah, he's spamming lights.
It looks like they're actually gonna. Axel and Tom are gonna keep. They're gonna keep blue and yellow at bay in their quadrant.
There's 4 light soldiers versus 4 heavy soldiers right now, and it seems like the lights are winning so far. Yeah, he's pulling out. He wants to shield his units. There we go.
Definitely some very bloody battles early in the game. Some very even matchups.
He's gonna kill the heavy. He got the heavy. Looks like he's pursuing even more.
Tell you what, this is the time to spam a couple light soldiers and block off this corridor right here.
Yeah,
and then
like
you
build
start
walls or something.
Yeah, then you start building power plants. And yeah.
Well, it seems like they got a little too cocky, but
I hope this doesn't turn into a long, drawn-out stalemate. I still think that Bob
nukes.
I still think that Bob, with his really large economy, is going to be able to pull ahead. But I don't know, Kalen and Squid, I think they both recognize that they need to get their economies up. And
for some reason, Tom's committing his soldier.
Where's Tom?
Oh, his soldier just died. It was on me.
Oh.
He had a heavy soldier in here. For some reason, he decided to come in.
Yeah, why is Bob Scout right there? Is he just trying to distract them while he goes and does something else?
Probably. I think he's just trying to buy time.
That's not really much of a way to buy time to, suicide your unit.
Bob has a massive army at his...
Bob does have a massive army. Like I said, his economy...
He's not using it.
His economy's...
Oh, you go.
Yeah, his economy's going to allow him to build that massive army.
Well, it looks like Tom's a little... I think him and Tom are going to do a coordinated attack. That's why he's not using the thing at his headquarters. Or CC.
This is definitely one of those games where you have to be careful. You have to be really, really careful.
You gotta preserve the units,
Yeah, because you gotta keep pushing to keep that stalemate, but you also have to find out how to break that stalemate in the long term.
Well, it looks like the coordinated attack is happening right now. Look, Pi.
It looks like it is, and I think that this is a good time for Bob and Tom.
Looks like they're doing something to the HQ. What's going on? I hear some fighting going on.
I'll tell you what, in this game, and I don't know if they're going to have the economy for it, but this game screams Jeeps and it screams space fighters to me. But once again, that depends on their economy.
Looks like they're still a little bit scared to go in. They're playing cautiously.
See, how many units do they have over here? It's not a whole lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One thing that I've definitely trying to stop myself doing, it's a old habit I'm trying to break, is sending in half armies. You don't want to send in a half army.
Looks like Lego got a soldier and he's trying to kill the plant pie.
That's not a bad
Lego's
tactic.
sniping plants with 2 soldiers. So I think he's trying to make them waste money because he sees the massive army they have.
What red and black need to do is they need to build a power plant, and then they need to use that power plant as a meat shield in the next battle.
Come on, guys, build something.
Make sure they don't stand on top of the battle.
Oh, looks like they got one of the snipers. They got Squid Sniper. That's not good.
Yeah, good on them.
Squid Sniper died. Looks like they might lose this battle because I think his army is mainly lights. I think they have full heavies.
I'm not gonna lie, my teeth are clenched right now.
Yeah, this is a pretty.
This could be
devastating
a big moment if one army stays
Why
fairly
is he
large.
microing more?
But
Why does he micro his units away? He has a lot of low health units. He's doing
Yeah.
good at preserving them.
but once
Like
again,
Lego's,
no one was able to break the stalemate.
yeah.
Darn diddly. And Bob's already rebuilding his army. I think, honestly, at this point, what Bob needs to do is he needs to build a barracks a lot closer to where these battles are taking place. Because if he has enough,
Oh, you go.
if he has enough army money, if he has enough money to keep building up an army as soon as he loses it, the problem is not the size of his army. The problem is that he can't get reinforcements quick enough into his army. So I would definitely move that barracks up if I was him.
What Squid should do is learn to micro snipers better because he had snipers in the middle of fighting. Like, you should really focus more on, like, controlling that sniper because they are quite fragile.
I agree.
Because he just sent that in the middle of the combat and it just got slaughtered.
That's also why sniper jeeps are so effective, because not only do they give you a speed boost, but they protect your snipers. Alright, yeah, Bob's got to get over here really quickly before Kalen and Squid come back. He still has that problem with reinforcement. Both sides really have the problem with reinforcement, but I think that Bob definitely has enough money to do something about it, whereas Squid and Kalen don't.
Oh, nice. Lego killed the power plant and put his own plant in. Got me your pie.
Where? I'm watching. Oh. Ah, yes.
Oh, Bob finally noticed.
This is.
I should have not given that away.
He can't hear you.
No, but he saw his plant, I think. Yeah, but Lego's doing a little bit of espionage. I think he's trying to take out that nuclear plant next. Over here, pie.
I'll tell you what, if they're trying to watch a crappy Discord stream and play at the same time, it's going to do is help them. It's going to help the other side because it's going to be too distracting.
Well, looks like Bob has another army waiting. He's putting the pressure on, certainly. Looks like Tom is out of money, I think.
I am really glad that Kalen is going and building these power plants, though. That's definitely a long-term strategy.
Looks like Tom's invested in snipers while Bob is invested in an army.
Wow, we're already at the 17-minute mark of this stalemate. Isn't that insane?
Looks like they're still. They might do a head-on assault. That would be smart. They have the numbers advantage.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd go in right now. That's a good question.
Does he have a soldier house? He seems to have a lot of soldiers.
That's also a good question.
No, he doesn't even have a soldier house, I don't think.
Jeez, what are you doing with your money, Bob? What are you doing?
Well, it looks like they're finally in hot pursuit. They're taking on the army one by one, I think. They're trying to attack. He's flanking the snipers. Smart. He's trying to get the snipers.
What I do right here, if I was Bob, I'd come in and I'd build a power plant.
Looks like he's got the snipers isolated. He's gonna kill both the snipers. Oh, that was a
Oh yeah, that is.
Yeah,
that is a good move. That is a good move.
Yeah, he
right.
used the bulk of his army to move the snipers away from Bob's army.
Squid and Kalen, they finally won a decisive victory.
Yeah, looks like Bob's pulling back because he knows he's lost that one.
Snipers. Here's the question: what are they gonna do now? I'm actually gonna ask them.
Yeah, you gotta tell them what happened. I'm gonna ask
more unit.
All right, congratulations on your win, boys. But what's your next step?
Live! Survive!
We don't think that far ahead.
Well, Caitlin, I've seen you going around the map building power plants. I think that's very smart of you.
Yeah, I'm really hoping no one notices.
But
That's kind of.
I
That's
think
kinda
I think Tom has noticed. I think he has.
I think he has. My eco is not that great. But Squid's is even worse.
I'll tell you what you do right now, now that you've gotten that decisive battle, what you do right now, and I
Is
don't even
push.
know. Yeah, I don't even know what you do right now, other than do something. But whatever you do now, it's gonna really
Oh,
change the
Squid! If we
course.
could take this power plant over here, right?
We have units coming in. So,
It's-
Hey, Bob and Tomato, how does it feel to lose that engagement right there?
Very good.
Bad.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Hey, you guys are still in this game. Don't give up. You can definitely come back. And I know, Bob, you got a decent economy going on, so I think you could turn this around, even just after that one battle.
I got you.
Whatever they can in this victory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're really trying to abuse the win by taking advantage of their dead armies.
hmm But I don't know if they're going to be able to do enough. Like
Well,
these
as long
next,
as they do something, that'll still cripple them. They're killing their power plants.
yeah, these next 4 minutes, how many power planes they can kill? I mean, that's where the real victory is. It's not with destroying Bob
Yeah,
and
it's
Tom's
taking
army.
out their cash flow.
Yeah, it's taking out their cash flow.
They should start putting power plants, or I mean, they should start putting turrets or something next to their power plants. to
No,
heat
I
some
think
kind
I
of
think
guard.
cash is really tight this game. I wouldn't build turns. Instead of building a
Yeah.
turn, you could build 6 heavy soldiers. Not 6 heavy soldiers, 3 heavy soldiers.
Yeah, that was
6
a bad
lights.
thing on Tom, and investing in the snipers was a bad move. Because the thing is, he has to focus on microing those soldiers badly. He has to micromanage. Looks like they did that strat again. They built a barracks.
Yeah, they built the barracks up here where it's safe on the plateau. They're not super close to their enemy, but they are closer. And
Yeah.
it's gonna let this barracks right here is gonna let them control these choke points. So
Looks
they're
like they're putting the pressure on now.
yeah, they're really starting to isolate their opponents. What Bob and
You know,
Tom
what'd be smart is to build the walls and just trap them, because they already have the barracks, which will let units in.
they could
I
build
feel like-
they could build walls, but I mean if they have an army then that's like a movable wall. What Bob and Tom have to do here is they have to break that barracks right now, or honestly I think they have to give up this quadrant. They have to go and move over to Tom's quadrant and fight the battle there.
I feel like cash is quite tight for them.
Is that a hospital?
I would have thought of building a new unit by now.
I don't
I
know if
would've
that
thought-
hospital is going to be close enough, but that's not a bad idea. In a game like this, where it's just,
Oh, and it
walls
is.
and walls of soldiers going over and yeah, it is in range. Walls and walls of soldiers going into each other. Usually when I play a rush strategy. Most of my soldiers are expendable. In this scenario, they are not expendable, and you need to keep them healed up. So that is a really good decision by Kalen right there to build that
Looks like
hospital.
Lego might skirmish with red a little.
Although he's not really taking as much he wasn't able to take as much advantage of it as I know he would have hoped. So he has to go over here and stop
Looks
Bob.
like another engagement is going on.
Yeah, which I think this is the right thing to do.
Yeah, skirmish with them a little, put the pressure on.
I think this is the right thing to do, especially while
Yeah, it doesn't
Black
matter
and-
if some of his units die, because he can literally build more units right here with his barracks.
Yeah, and they're just right there to reinforce, especially while Bob and Tom, they're still trying
Yeah.
to get their units together.
I don't know why they decided skirmishes early. I would have skirmished once they had full army strength.
Yeah, me too.
Because they just lost their whole army again.
They did lose their whole army again, so definitely Squid and Kalen, they made the right decision there
I
to...
also see a little bit of micro problems come here, Pie. They left some units out. They had a little bit of a micro problem.
Yeah, I
Usually
saw him, I
against the
saw
wall
him.
like that.
I saw him coming over, and you see that Bob and Tom, they still have a sizable army here of 8 troops, but they just couldn't get them all in one place.
I think Lego sustained full control of the second island.
Quadrant. It's not a fourth,
Quadrant,
it's
whatever.
yeah.
Fine. Well, looks like they have full control. the second quadrant.
You know, if I was Bob and Tom right now, if I was Bob or Tom, I would be probably
If I was
yelling.
Tom, I'd build a barracks because he has a command center in the second quadrant.
Yeah, I'd probably be yelling at my ally right now. I'd
Yeah,
probably be yelled
they're
at him really
focusing
bad.
on the first on their quadrant, on Axel's quadrant, but they should also put pressure on Lego's quadrant.
I'll tell you what, these 4 heavy soldiers, I mean, it's a force. It's not a big force. As long as Kalen and Squid run after them, that force isn't going to be able to do anything.
Looks like Kalen's built a tank factory. He's focusing on tanks.
That's a good choice, especially to counter the snipers.
Yeah, he's focusing on the light tanks right now.
I do the same thing.
The hospital's helping out during the battle too, so
Mhm.
it should hopefully be a pretty easy game or easy battle because the hospital's helping.
Squid's got a heavy tank coming in. Also, really
I'd also
good
go for
asset.
explosive tanks because Tom's isolated right now. He hasn't put anything on there.
He is isolated, but it is a really far way to go.
But Legos, yeah, that too. Like all he needs is three. All he needs
Uh-oh,
is 3 tanks.
Squid needs to keep up the chase with Axel's heavy soldiers. I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, if
I feel like Axel's baiting Squid a little, but
if they could get rid of Bob's red soldiers right here, his little, detachment, then I would definitely go and send some explosive tanks over to Black.
Tom said we lost GG already.
I still think they could turn it around.
Alright, I'll tell them that. Or you tell them that, because I'm streaming, actually. Yeah, you go give them a pep talk, Pie.
Also, I want to play until, the CC is dead. I want to play until, there's an actual
Tom
victory
the
screen.
pep talk.
So people get coins and whatnot for playing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to try and get Cool the Conqueror to give the winners of this tournament coins and skins, and I haven't asked him yet, but I'm sure he'll be all too happy to do that.
Maybe they should also get a legendary subscriber rank, you know.
I mean, I do have a special rank in the TCC Discord, so that is very nice. And I was very happy. When 2 years ago when I was playing Conquerors semi-competitively, I was really happy to be recognized in the community like that.
Well, yeah, you are a pretty sizable YouTuber, even if you were dead for a while. Looks like he's just killing the turret immediately. You know, I'll go give Tom a pet talk if you don't wanna. Oh, wait, where did Tom go? He's not even in the Team 1 voice channel.
Uh-oh. Let's drag him back in.
I
There
see
he
him.
is.
Oh. Yeah, he's talking right
He
now.
probably thought he was... That's
Why does he
bad.
randomly leave?
I don't know why he's leaving. Maybe he's disconnecting, but I'm watching my Discord chat. I'm watching from DMs or anything, and I haven't got anything.
Yeah, that's pretty... Oof. And they're also not having good team communication, too.
Tell you what, Squid and Kalen, they really did take a good advantage of that victory.
Yeah, finally building a tank army to support their infantry. That's pretty smart.
But look at this. Look at this, Axel and Tom. This could be deadly. This could be deadly right here.
If they head right for Squid's place, they might actually win. If they kill the research center, that would be deadly.
Nah, not the research center isn't that important.
Or the CC, that would be really deadly.
I don't think they'll be able to take out the CC. Not with tanks behind them.
Yeah, they have tanks in hot pursuit.
If they were alone, they'd probably be able to take that CC. But then again, the CC that you want to go after is a Kalen's. You want to go after Kalen's. Because Squid Train owns all the barracks. See, I forget who is favored to win this fight.
Probably Lego and Squid, because they're both good players, and Tom. And
No. Tom and Bob were actually favored to win this fight.
Ooh, that town hall is pretty nice. Looks like they're gonna kill him. He can't produce any more units.
He can't produce tanks, but he can still produce infantry.
got the CC. He can still build another one. I feel like that's what he's gonna do now. He's gonna save up for a CC on the plateau or something.
He could. But I mean, this is definitely still a game in balance.
Yeah, this is still balanced, but like
Yeah.
a little bit in favor.
Oh, hey, Cool is
possibly.
here. Welcome, Cool. By the way, feel free to watch this. Feel free to watch the stream and comment at any time. I know your expertise
Yeah.
goes far above me and Leafy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes,
I was
they have a cool place set up. That's pretty. Yeah, they have a place set up in their quadrant.
Which teams are these?
This is seed 4 and seed 9, and it actually looks like seed 9
Yeah.
is gonna win. But I don't know. It's
the
still.
teams are in the voice channels also if you want to see their exact names.
Thank you.
But Axel and Tom are one team, and then Lego and Squid are another.
I mean, there's definitely some really good playing going on here. Some really good stretching out the
Move his
armies.
command center, Squid.
Yeah, he did move his command center.
That's pretty smart. Now his command center is basically invulnerable to infantry and tanks.
So this is actually really interesting because Squid and Kalen used to be on the offensive, but now they're on the defensive. And I think that could have been because they focused.
They're just concentrating on their like base.
Yeah, I think it could have been because they were too busy building that base. They were thinking too far ahead. I thought that they were probably too relaxed. They probably thought that they had it. And I think they spent too much money on tanks, and so they weren't able to stop the infantry.
Looks like Tom's preparing for the Doomsday too, just in case they do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have enough, I don't think, to concentrate.
I still don't understand why they went for Squid's CC when they really should have gone for Kalen's.
Yeah. That did waste him some money still, though.
Yeah, it did waste him 400. It's 400,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, it still wasted him 400.
Looks like they're trying to take out the CC, and they might. They might take out the CC.
There's just a lot of stuff going back and forth.
If Axel's CC is dead, it's over because I don't think they have the money advantage.
I think they'll be able to take it, and that is that is not the place where Tom needed to put the bunker. Wow. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Recover from that. They have the money.
Wow. I mean, if they destroy that barracks, that's absolutely detrimental.
Yeah, they only have one barracks, I think.
Yeah, that is their only barracks. That's the only one they have.
They're too busy like trying to do some stuff. They're too busy doing God knows what, killing Squid's base. He just destroyed everything.
Yeah, Squid doesn't need that base anymore.
Yeah, he just moved it up to the quadrant.
Once again, why they should have gone after Kalen's CC.
Yeah. Now Axel can't build any more units.
I'm going to actually, for maybe the first time ever, I'm going to look at the stats tab and see who the game thinks is ahead. The game actually favors, I think the game favors Tom and Bob.
What? Maybe in like the first 15 minutes, but not anymore.
I mean, they do still have a lot of units on the ground.
Yeah, that too.
But I'm telling you, as soon as they lose this, Bob loses his barracks right here. That's going to be really, really big. They won't be able to replenish. I don't know what CC they're going to move to, or if they even should. If they should just build a barracks at another place.
I feel like Lego is pretty. I think he's the strongest player, like stats wise. I'm looking at his stats. I feel like he's doing the best in stats.
This is a really good battle. This is a really good battle, especially since...
Yeah. Wonder where their base is going to be now. They haven't built anything.
Guys, this was still a pretty high seed versus a pretty low seed, so it should have been a quick game, but no, this is a really good fight.
Yeah, they managed to take advantage early, but then they bounced back. I don't know what's going on. I feel like they might have given up because they aren't building anything. Or they're just out of money.
I think after this round, we're gonna go ahead and do, baby licks with levels and yacker, which was
Yeah.
supposed to be our first battle of today.
Looks like they killed the barracks. All they have left is their raw infantry.
hmm But you know what? Axel Bob, he probably has the biggest economy in the game right now because he built plants wherever he went. So if
Yeah, but Lego also killed some of them.
he did kill some of them, but most of them are still up, and he's probably making some really good money back. So if he uses that money well, he could cause a bit more damage.
I still haven't built anything too vital. I'm not seeing any buildings yet.
At this point, this is a question for you, Leafy. What would you do if you were Bob at this point? Let's say you got like
Forfeit.
300. You got like you got like $300 right now in your bank account. What are you gonna do with it?
Probably donate it to my teammate because I lost. Because I basically can't recuperate. I can't. If I build another headquarters, I'll probably just get rushed by tanks or something.
I was
Build
thinking
another
about that too.
CC.
I would
Yeah.
run one of my heavy soldiers
No,
over
I
to.
build a CC over here where I'm standing right now. I'd probably move my CC. Just
I would
like
run one of my soldiers over to Black CC. I would build a power plant there, and then I'd build a barracks again. I think that's what I would do.
Yeah, I was gonna say what you really should do is you run around the map. If you don't have a scout, get a scout, run around the map, try to build your income back up. So while they're fighting you can even do a light soldier spam. So if they're chasing you around the map using light soldier spam, it's compared to $20 compared to $10, you can keep producing light soldiers, keep fighting them.
Looks like Axel's plants are finally being killed by Squid. He's moving around the map finally.
Yeah,
Bob
Definitely would get a fort too.
Bob is finally starting to lose his economy.
Yeah.
He did build another barracks. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I see. But they're being rushed, I think.
Yeah, that's not a very safe place for the barracks though. Squid's got some heavy
You
tanks
should have
moving
built it a lot
towards it.
higher.
Yeah, I think he should have definitely built it on the plateau too.
Yeah.
If he would have did that, he would have had a lot better chance. Because they would have to. If he would have built it on the power plant, built with like a soldier house to extend the distance from the
Tom
cliff,
thinks he
that would
can
have been a lot better.
Yeah, this I'll tell you what, if Bob loses his barracks right here, I think that's pretty much going to be it. That's going to be pretty much the
Yeah, I
game.
think they're preparing to rush finally. They have the explosive tanks, yeah.
Yeah, and
Lego's finally sending in the tanks to deal with it.
Tom has nothing at his CC.
Yeah, Axel I think used the last of his money to build that barracks. He's Lego's finally gonna ram.
At this point, I might build an airport or a space center and just start going around killing power plants. But I don't know. Maybe Squid and Kalen. No, they've been pretty efficient about that. They don't need Air Force.
Maybe instead of going for the airport or the space link, what you should be doing is trying to get a fort, because then you can get a Smetty truck or a sniper jeep if you have that.
Yeah, that's also good.
To try to combat.
Yeah, probably talking about the sniper jeeps.
Because the tanks will not be able to keep up with the snipers. And if he's running around the map with the Medi truck, he might have a little chance to try to make it back.
I'm surprised nobody used a Medi truck in this game. That would have been a really good tactic. I mean, Kalen has a hospital. Like, maybe you should have built a Medi tank instead. Or a Medi truck instead.
Looks like Kalen's stats are declining a little now. That's probably because he suicided his tanks.
Yeah, his tanks did die. I'm really surprised Bob held his barracks. Good on him, I guess, although he still made the mistake of not placing it on the plateau.
Yeah, if he would have put it on the plateau, that could have been a good move on his part, because they would have really struggled for a good few minutes to try to take out that barracks. Now they can just try to take it out in one shot. They can just make another move on him.
I have a question. What's Tom doing? I think Tom only has his CC and maybe 1 or 2 power plants left. Tom's on his last legs, I think.
Yeah, I think Tom's like, I don't think he has enough money to support army anymore.
Hey, this was a really cool game because it went back and forth a couple times.
Lego thought he was at a disadvantage when it really was at an advantage.
Tom still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heavy soldiers. Granted, most of them are damaged.
Looks like Tom's still trying to sap Lego's economy.
Hmm.
He's trying to get some of his plans. But I think they have far too much money now.
Yeah, I think Kalen and Squid are
Yeah.
definitely a lot more well off than Bob and Tom.
Yeah,
Bob still has an army in the field, but
he doesn't have his command center.
he can't really use it. He can't really use his army.
Yeah, now they have tanks, and like those are pretty tanky, you know.
I definitely think that, a great plan, like Cool said, was to get a Medi truck or to get some Jeeps.
Well, looks like Squid's engaging. I think he knows he's gonna win that battle because he has tanks.
Squid will win that battle if he engages.
He has the tanks on his side.
He has tanks. All of his soldiers are fully healed.
And they're heavies, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're heavy tanks.
And heavy soldiers.
This would have been the perfect part for Axel to have that medi truck, because those troops and those tanks would have not been able to keep up with him if he had that medi truck, if he had that Jeep. He would have been able to run around the map while Squid was running and chasing him around and not be able to keep up.
And that's exactly what Tom was doing. Tom was running around the map, but now that Bob is under pressure, he's pretty much, if you're playing chess, he's in a state of check. Tom can't continue go around the map with his units. He has to come to Bob's aid.
It's like he's building a bunker.
Not
He
sure
should
what
have waited to make that bunker.
Yeah, not
if
sure what
that
he's
is a
trying to do
bunker.
there.
Let me see if they're doing
bunker
anything.
until he knew it was safe, or until they were attacking. He could have been
Squid
a
has a
surprise
soldier
bunker.
house. Looks like they're not researching anything at all. I would have researched stealth bombers. Those are pretty fun to play with.
They've killed most of the power plants. I don't think stealth bombers are a necessity.
That's a lot. It's really expensive too.
Yeah, stealth bombers. My God. Cool. I have a question. Stealth bombers, infantry can't attack them, but can tanks attack them?
They can't attack them.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, it's a nice bunker.
I mean, it's a useless bunker right now. It wasn't used to stop an attack.
Maybe he's using the bunker as a meat shield or something.
Yeah, but you don't want to place.
Yeah, but now they know about it. That's the thing.
Yeah, if you're gonna use bunkers as meat shields, you place them down right when they're coming in, so they gotta move and change their whole tactic right there on the fly, and that'll make them make a mistake, or at least it'll buy you a lot more time.
Now they're just gonna go right around the bunker. They're gonna go right into the other side. They're not gonna do that because they know the bunker will absorb a lot of the damage.
Definitely a lot longer match than our first match. For some reason it's not letting me sell my scout, so I'm just gonna go run it into a CC.
told Lego and Squid just to end their existence already.
No, I don't want him to sell out. I don't want him to sell out. Tell you what, here's Tom's little detachment right here. His units are they're all injured.
Yeah.
Kalen's right behind him.
He took advantage of Kalen's units that are a little bit ahead and just took them out.
Hmm. I mean, good on Tom for identifying the need to attack those power plants.
And the need to attack the units if they're too far ahead. He picked off some of the units in his army.
What's Kalen doing right here? Kalen needs to get in, build a plant right here at this crystal really quickly, or else Bob could spam a turret, or he's not going to win that fight because he's going to use the power plants as meat shields, which is exactly what he's doing. Yeah, not sure what Kalen's trying to do over here with his 3 heavies.
He's trying to move to target the infantry, I think.
Well, yeah, but what's his long-term strategy?
I don't know. I think Kalen's
Oh, you know what
preparing.
needs to happen right now? Now that all of Bob's units are at the power plant, Squid needs to go in and kill. He needs to go in and kill Bob with his tanks and soldiers.
That's happening right now as you're speaking.
No, he's going after Tom, but right now he needs to go after Bob.
Ah.
Because Bob only has 2 heavy soldiers at his barracks.
Well, Tom only has a command center, so if he kills Tom, he won't be able to build any units. All he's gonna have to do is just roam the map.
I guess Kalen is, supposed to be setting up that distraction here, but Squid I don't think is taking the hint. God, I just really want to go into chat right now and tell Squid, Bob is wide open. Go get him. Gosh.
I really want to tell Lego or Squid that Tom only has a CC and you can just kill it easily.
That's what Squid's doing.
Right
yeah,
now,
that's happening
actually.
right now. That should have happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
That should have happened a good 15 minutes ago.
You should have went in tanks first.
No, it's alright. He wants to keep his explosive tanks alive. I'm not over there, but he only has 3. Oh my gosh. He lost one.
No, he destroyed it, I think.
Landmine.
Yeah, it was a
I think it was a
landmine. I can't believe they actually used a landmine. That's crazy. Alright, well, Tom's down. And Tom only has a couple units left and
But luckily,
2 power.
Tom sold his command center, so I feel like he's gonna build it on the barracks, next to the barracks or something.
He only has 3 power plants left, and he doesn't even have 1 at Axel's barracks.
It wouldn't make any sense.
Sense for him to remake his make his command center. He's better off just making a new barracks.
I think he's just
and making their
suiciding his
troops.
units.
That's what I'm thinking too. At this point, good on Squid and good on Kalen because this is the beginning of the game again where they have a chance to bring Bob and Tom back into their quadrant and to keep them in their quadrant.
Looks like Tom's doing a little bit of guerrilla tactics.
Oh, but look at this. Bob and Tom might be trying to break out again. I don't know why they're over here. And I don't know why Squid didn't attack
Yeah, I don't know
Bob
why. Yeah.
when all of his units were over here. That seems like a really
I feel
big.
like this game's already been won, but you can't tell so soon.
I feel like Squid
I feel like
missed.
they have the advantage in money and buildings, because all they've been spamming on the game is infantry. Well, they've been building tanks and infantry.
Squid definitely had some missed opportunities.
Yeah, I feel like he's just preserving his units because of his economic situation.
Who is this? Stunder lost 4 plet? How did you even get into the game? It's a 6-player servers. Yeah, I know you're in this chat. Get out of here. It's not your turn.
VIP servers are
How
50
dare
players,
you.
by the way.
What? How long has
It's
that
just
been a
that-
thing?
That's been since VIP servers came out. It's just that they can't play though. They're like grayed out.
You're kidding me. Wow. Shows you how often I set up tournaments.
Yeah, well, I don't know what they're gonna do now because
They're preparing for their last stand, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like Lego should just concentrate all his armies on Squid's army and then just make an all-out assault with tanks combined.
Cool to conquer door ASMR. I hear shooting. Where's that coming from, though?
Oh, over here. Come on.
Oh. Well, I'm glad Kalen saw that plant.
Yeah, he's doing an espionage. Yeah, I think they're finally preparing. Kalen's getting his tanks out. I think they're just gonna do all-out assault.
Yeah, Bob and Tom definitely on their last stand.
both-
Double plus on their last stand. That is a shield generator.
Wow.
What do you
Looks-
think, Cole? Do you think that's going to be effective?
No,
It's gonna be effective. Wow.
they're just gonna rush inside. What they're gonna do is just they're gonna go inside the bubble.
That's interesting. Making a shield generator. The
Yeah,
last
you could have made a CC instead of the
I mean,
shield
that's
generator.
not a bad move, I don't think.
It's not that bad, but I feel like what was that, like $400? He coulda they both could have combined together and they could have made a tank factory if possible. Or like again the fourth thing. They could have went with the fourth thing. They could have did a little damage, but I guess they're going off for the they know it's the end.
It's the NSEG, boys.
Yeah, it's the end. They realize they might as well just go out with a bang.
I'm gonna tell Squid and Kalen to hurry up and end this game. Hey, when are you boys planning to end this game?
We're getting there. We're getting there. It's more of they hurt our economy so hard, so frequent that we haven't actually been able to build anything.
I know they did a
but-
really good job skirmishing. Tom mostly.
Yeah, I don't know what Axel. I mean, he was doing all right, but Tom had some good big brain plays. But we killed his CC, so he couldn't use any of Axel's station gun.
Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't go for Tom CC earlier. I'm surprised you went for
We
Bob's
actually
first.
wanted to. We
Huh?
wanted to so hard, but we literally didn't have the money. And then by the time we had the money to do it, we had to hit Axel's. Yeah, I see it. 3 heavy soldiers. I don't care.
Yeah, that's the mindset at the end of the game. 3 heavy, so I'll just build 20
3
more.
heavy.
Honestly, you might
I'll
be able
build
to
more.
stick the power plant kill. You might be able to stick.
May I ask what your cash per minute is?
It's 105 currently, but it's about to be higher.
That's all right.
75. Yeah, mine was
Oh,
really
get
bad.
better.
Okay,
Come on,
now hide
Squid.
behind the power plant. Big brain plays. Big brain plays. Oh god,
brain.
they're targeting me. Ah, no! Don't get stuck in the crystal.
All right, well, good luck to you. Good luck to you too. Hope you guys pull
Yep.
away with this win here pretty quickly.
Unseating higher seats.
Yeah.
Hey Bob, hey Tom. So
Hello,
you guys
Joseph.
are hunkering down, huh? You know it's the end.
Uh-huh.
You
Now,
guys
some soldiers got coronavirus and now we have to
Quarantine.
we
Yeah,
can't
we're
spread it.
quarantining ourselves.
Yeah, you're
We're
quarantined.
Yeah, but
You guys played a really good game. You had some big brain strategies. Tom, I was really impressed with you going around and killing all the soldiers or killing all the power plants. And Bob, you had a pretty strong economy there for a second. I wasn't sure who was going to win this game.
I also was doing destroying the power plant.
man, we kept attacking them, and I was so down. We should.
Yeah, the thing that killed us, he made 2 snipers. And
Yeah,
it's like
Yeah.
you need to
40
utilize
enemies
these
died.
snipers.
Yeah. They're good if they can be used properly, but they just dragged him away and got him.
I think this was a really good match. I thought it was a really even battle, that there wasn't any, exploitative tactics used by anyone. I hope you guys had fun. I've had fun watching it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Alright, Bob, keep making turrets like I am. It has to be on the outskirts of the bubble.
All right, what's Squid doing? He's got his whole army there, but they're
I
kind of
think
by
he's just
themselves.
trying to, like, I don't know, put some pressure on maybe.
I'm gonna go ahead and drag them all back into this chat.
Yeah, let's tell them to end it early.
They're not going to. Hi. Oh, we're in the main chat, aren't we?
Yeah, they're in the
Yeah.
main chat now.
End it
So-
early, guys, please.
What's up?
End our misery early.
So
Okay, I'll grant you the death you wish for.
Soloff.
We do not wish for death.
Kill the
Safety
coronavirus bubble.
Yeah, that's
Never
the
safe.
quarantine bubble. That's where the infection starts. If we pop the bubble, they
Now
can-
I'm about to pop
If you
your
pop the
bubble.
bubble, everybody dies.
No, just them. That's how
Exactly.
blisters work,
We
right?
got like 20 nukes underground. If you pop the bubble, it's all gonna go off.
Thank God.
Can I talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
So, do you see what I'm going for here?
Teams randomly
but
paired
you-
teams,
but
or
you
these
stand-
are these two teams are a team of people who
Team-
came by themselves? Are they
Teams were
randomly
picked.
paired?
Some people registered to enter the tournament as individuals, others registered as teams, and the individuals, luckily there were 6 of them, so, everybody got to a team. You just, picked one of the other individuals.
Alright, good tactics.
Lego, you wanna finally end this?
Oh no, I want to kill their power plant.
Yes.
Your base is really
Yep.
growing over here. You got a tank factory, soldier house, hospital.
So, we're gonna be real with you. We thought we lost it in the beginning, but then our last ditch effort was to do an insider, get inside the little area and then build that barracks,
Mhm.
Okay.
and it worked. And if it didn't, I
You
think
just-
we would have lost.
You made a
But
big
you
money
know-
wasted
you
by
know-
killing my snipers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Oh,
pushed. Yeah, that was a
yeah.
fun tactic. We did that
We
by
hate your
accident.
snipers, man.
Yeah, we pushed straight through them, and then it was like, oh wait, this actually worked.
Yeah,
Alright.
that was a big money waste on my
All
part.
right, so this is a really obnoxious bubble.
Just go right through
You
it,
don't
man.
want to
Just-
pop it. You don't want to pop it.
Right through. Do you
wanna
want
have
me to wait until I
coronavirus?
get some explosive tanks?
Nah, we just end it now.
Yeah,
Hit
They,
the
just,
turret.
they really want to bunker down here.
Oh, that's a knock. Fuck you.
just go inside. Just walk inside.
Nobody knew about my secret troops.
When you guys come back and you watch the recording of your battle, Leafy and I are going to talk a lot about those barracks early in the game, and we thought that you really should have built another barracks closer to where the battles
Another
were
one?
happening.
Yeah. So
Look at this insane battle. I can barely.
Yeah,
hear
so
it.
what happened
Fire
there
is so bad.
was we couldn't afford it. We went with the where they couldn't hit it more than actually doing anything.
Alright, good game, board.
Yeah,
All right,
this was really back and forth. We're almost at an hour, which is,
A respectable game size.
yeah, it's a pretty long game, actually. I
No,
expect
no,
it
no.
to be
This
on the
is
longer side.
this is one of my shorter games. I usually get
Yeah,
nicked
like the
Why
long
do you-
game.
Why are you playing for the long game? What are you
because
doing?
I'm really bad at rushing.
All right,
Oh,
well,
that was a great
congratulations
game.
to your win. Congratulations to your win,
Congrats,
Kaylin.
Lego and Squid.
Felt good. Felt
Kaylin and
good.
Squid.
Yep.
Alright guys, so thank you for watching the battle today. It was an excellent battle. Congratulations on Kaylin and Squid for their victory. They'll be going against Seed 1 next time. Alright, leave a like, it really helps out. Subscribe if you've not yet subscribed, and see you guys next time.